A large part of ionic equilibria deals with acids and bases. Acids and bases dissociate in water to form ions, they react with each other and neutralize each other to form water. There is much to study about acids and bases due to their prevalence in nature, and so here we are studying about what an acid or base is. First, let us understand what makes a solution acidic or basic. The acidity of a solution is defined by the concentration of hydrogen ions. To be more correct, hydrogen ions do not actually exist, and more correctly, they exist in the form of hydronium ions, H3O+. So the acidity of solution is defined by the concentration of hydronium ions, and likewise the basicity is defined by the concentration of hydroxide ions in solution. How exactly is it defined though? Well, if the concentration of hydronium ions is higher, the solution is relatively more acidic, and that's pretty much it. You have probably heard of this term called pH, which measures the acidity of the solution. pH is given by this equation, negative log base 10 concentration of hydronium ions. This implies that if the concentration of hydronium ions are high, pH is low. If the concentration of hydronium is low, pH is high. We also have a term called pOH, which measures the basicity of the solution. It is similar to pH, just that instead of concentration of hydronium ions, it is the concentration of hydroxide ions. So if the concentration of hydroxide ions are high, the solution is basic and the pOH is low. If the concentration of hydroxide ions are low, then the solution is not basic and the pOH is high. You might have some questions at this point. Is it possible that pH and pOH are high at the same time? Or is there a relationship between pH and pOH? Yes, there is, but we will go through that in a later checkpoint when we have looked more into acids and bases.